How do you calculate child support in Massachusetts? In Massachusetts, there's something called a Massachusetts child support formula or guidelines that the courts typically rely on. There can be exceptions to it, or the parties can agree to something different, but the courts generally want to follow the guidelines or have to make a written finding about why it's not being followed. And how you calculate the child support is you look at each parent's income, their gross income, before taxes, and then that you look at what each party's out-of-pocket costs are for any child care associated costs, for any health insurance, vision, or dental insurance, the out-of-pocket costs for that, along with if there are any prior child support orders. The next thing that you do is you list how many children there are that are not emancipated, which means 18 or up to 23 if a full-time student. And then you look at what parenting time the parents are going to have. So if one parent has the child with them for more than a third but less than 50% of the time, there's one set of guidelines. If the parents have the children together equally, there's another set of guidelines. And if the children are with the parents less than a third of the time, there's a separate set of guidelines or formula that it would come up with. In addition, there can be issues about whether to impute income or kind of assign income to a parent if they're not making the amount that would typically be in place historically, or if they left a job voluntarily. There can also be issues about bonuses or overtime, things of that nature. But the child support guidelines are typically a fairly straightforward aspect of the divorce.